Hello, lovely primary 5 pupils of Torchbearers Academy. Good day. How are you all doing? I am excited once again to take you through today's online class. I hope you fully understood the lessons at our previous class, and I trust that you're fully prepared for today's class. So today, in home economics, we will be discussing behavioral traits at puberty. Now, you recall in our previous class, we said that puberty is the period in a person's life when he or she develops into an adult, okay? After puberty, or puberty takes you, to adulthood. So today we are going to be focusing on some of the behavioral traits, some of the behaviors that always accompany what? Puberty. But first, what are behavioral traits? Now, behavioral traits are the different ways boys and girls act when they undergo what? Puberty. In general, puberty makes adolescents feel uncomfortable because these changes are strange to them. They've never experienced it before. So there's this, uncomfortable feeling and thoughts resulting to a particular behavioral pattern. It's normal. Everybody undergoes it. Okay, with time your body will adjust. With time, your whole system will adjust, and then everything will be fine. Okay, but let's look at some of these behavioral traits, okay, that people or adolescents experience or exhibit during periods of puberty, or when they undergo puberty. Number one, they become concerned about their appearance. They become so conscious of the way they look. Now when you look at them for too long, they're like, hope nothing is wrong with me. They're so concerned. Oh, what I'm wearing is neat. Hope I'm looking fine. That's the time they want to rub for the girls. They want to rub powder. They want to comb their hair when they are going out. They want to, look fine. For the boys, they want to, look so smart, so that, they will be so confident of themselves. So they are so concerned about the way they look. Okay, the way they appear. It is very normal. Okay, there's no big deal about it. It's very normal. Of course, you need to look good. They're so concerned about themselves. So that's one of the behavioral traits. A child that used to be very, less concerned about wearing dirty clothes, the way he or she looks at the stage of puberty, tend to want to look better, tend to, being conscious, start being conscious of the way he or she looks. You see, he or she starts arranging his or her things properly in the right place and all of that. Another trait is that they tend to eat a lot. Now, I remember in our previous class, I mentioned that aside during the period of infancy, another period in a man's life where you experience rapid growth or fast growth is during the period of puberty. Now, for your body to be able to adjust to these, fast changes and development, it will demand for food. Remember, the body maintains itself or nourishes itself through the food we eat. Okay, the food we eat provides the nutrient with which the body nourishes itself. So it demands for lots of food. So don't starve yourself. Eat, and don't just eat anything, but eat adequate food. Eat balanced diet. And of course, another trait is that most times some of them will want to be alone. They don't want to be among company, or they don't want to be in the crowd. They just want to be left alone, stay on their own. Some of them exhibit this kind of trait. Also, some of them tend to behave like an adult. You see a little child, an adolescent, you say, this one is just behaving like an adult. Why? Because the child is actually going through puberty. Remember I said puberty, from puberty you grow into an adult. So some of them tend to behave like an adult when they are undergoing this period, or when they are undergoing what? Puberty. Okay, these changes or these behavioral traits are what? Normal. There's no big deal about it. They are absolutely what? Normal. Remember, I told you that people have different experiences. No two individuals are alike. So people will definitely exhibit different behavioral what? Traits. Okay. Now with this, we've come to the end of today's class, and by God's grace, in our next class we will be discussing menstrual cycle and menstrual what? Hygiene. An assignment has been dropped for you in the PDF file. Please ensure you do the assignment and submit. Ensure you stay home, wash your hands regularly, and stay safe. Bye-bye. Love